highvolumemusicradio.com. The Business Knowledge Broker Hour.
Hey, yo, Guru, you ready?
Business, marketing, accounting, social media, resources, strategies, tips, events. The Business Knowledge Broker Hour.
It's just savage business.
Grants, funding, capital, life
insurance,
annuities, finances, tax tips, strategies, music, business, local spotlights, business highlights, leadership, entrepreneurship. The Business Knowledge Broker Hour. highvolumemusicradio.com.
All right. Hey, High Volume Music Radio. This is Candace Joseph, your business guru. I am back in the building, okay? So, first and foremost, I have to say, big ups to everybody that's tuning in tonight, everybody that is, plugged in through the app, plugged in online, and those that are watching live on Facebook. So, you know what? Big ups to you on Sunday night. So we just got through talking about imposter syndrome, and I have to say I am very fortunate enough to, with doing this show, I get to meet some great and awesome people. And, I brought up imposter syndrome because sometimes people don't know the power of their own strength and words and the impact in which they have on someone's life. So the best way that I know to talk about imposter syndrome is to bring on someone who, is very near and dear to my heart, and had to point out a few things about Candace and say, hey, Candace, you are great at certain things. And I was like, okay, cool. But the thing about it is, my next guest is a serial entrepreneur. She is an awesome person. But you know what? I'm one of those people. I like for people to introduce themselves. So you know what? I'm bringing up her mic. So, Miss Jamie Grogan, are you there?
I am ready.
Hey, Miss Jamie!
What's up, Miss Candace?
You know what? It is Sunday night, and I'm in a great mood. And, we just live in the studio. That's how we do it. We just live here at High Volume Music Radio, located in Houston, Texas. And we, I pride myself on showing the greatness of entrepreneurs, from all over the globe. So, Jamie Grogan, I would like for you to give your 30-second pitch. So that way the listeners... Okay, let me give you guys some background on me and Jamie, okay? So, Jamie and I, we met online through Facebook, and it's been a great friendship ever since. And sometimes you never know how people that you meet and the gravitation of how you meet people, how they will have an impact on your life. And Jamie is one of those people for me. So I want to make sure that I say that publicly. And, Jamie is one of those entrepreneurs that she wants everyone to win. She does great and amazing things. And so, but Jamie, I'm not going to give you that pressure for the 30-second pitch because, look, it's always a competition between Jamie Grogan, Sharice Gilliam, and myself as to who is going to nail that 30-second pitch. They always say I win. I don't know. I just do my 30-second pitch how I've always done it. But I love the fact that they pointed out. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
You are a pro at that, a pro, and we are always jealous because you just right on top of it. You don't. There's no or ands. That's I love it. I'm telling. I'm working on it though. I'm working on it.
No, Jamie, you got it. And this is the thing. I want you to tell the people that are listening, to the Business Knowledge Broker Hour about your greatness. Tell them about you, Jamie Grogan. Let's go. Jamie in the building.
Will. But first, I want to talk about the imposter syndrome. I just want to make one point.
Okay.
Because I love that topic. It's one of my struggles, challenges. But what I've done is I write down, I keep all of my testimonials and, kudos and everything. And I make sure that those accessible to me,
Yeah.
so that I can place that message in my head. These people that have, you did a great job. Thank you so much. Helped me. My business is flourishing now. That way, I'm not relying on my belief.
Got it. Jamie, I think you're a little muffled there. So if you could get to an area where you're a little bit more clear, your signal is a little bit more clear. I don't know if you're talking through a headset or on speakerphone, but it kind of goes in and out. So if you could correct that for me, because I want people to hear your greatness. Okay, I don't want it to be muffled. I don't want it to lose a word or skip a word. I want the signal to be clear because you are dynamite, and I want people to know that.
I'm trying. Is that better?
That's a lot better. So,
okay.
Tell them about the greatness of Jamie Grogan.
So, I'm kind of a jack of all trades, and I don't like this jack of all trades, none, because I feel like if you can split your focus, that's okay. If you can multitask, that's okay. If you are a multi-passionate person, that's okay. That's who you are. And so that's who I am. So I have quite a few different irons in the fire, as my grandfather used to say. And the one that I'm working on right now is I'm helping people learn about their chakras.
Okay.
And if you are a brand new person who's like, what chakra? Then my 7-day challenge was next week is for you. And it's a 7-day challenge where literally walk through every single chakra, why they're, how you can know what, how you can, and steps that you can begin to heal.
Okay. Are you talking through a headset, Jamie?
I'm talking through speaker. I took the headset out. Is that better?
That's better, yeah, because it's
okay.
Just speak a little bit closer, maybe closer to the speaker. Maybe that's
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it. So explain to people, you talked about chakras. Explain to people what they are.
So chakras are different areas in your body that I'm going to say thousands of years ago, people associated with what they're called these discs. And there's 7 of them in your body. And they are related to different, and I want to say emotions, but they're not really. It's more like, so let's talk about your crown chakra, which is on top of your head. And that crown chakra is all about your self-esteem and self-worth. So if you have issues with imposter syndrome, then your crown chakra needs work.
Okay.
So it's almost like a self-diagnosis or self-healing way to realize what's going on.
Okay.
And I don't want to get too graphic, but like, let's say your sacral chakra is blocked, and that could lead to stomach issues, those kind of problems, because emotionally you're blocked, so it's going to show up physically.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. And I love this chakra information, and I consider myself a Christian with a spiritual twist.
Okay.
Because I believe in God, I believe in Jesus, I believe in the Holy Spirit, but I also believe that everything that we need to heal ourselves and be whole is within us.
Okay. All right. So make sure I get that information on that 7-day challenge, because I definitely want, that way people can tap in and, really get into that. And just even if they are listening right now and they want to learn more, I definitely want, those people to tune into that. So definitely make sure that I get the information on that offer so I can post. But Jamie, you got some other greatness out there. You are the solutions for solopreneurs. Like, you are the guru in regards to content creation in regards to, mindset, in regards to people putting their best foot forward. And I love the fact that, I want you to tell the listeners of High Volume Music Radio about that, but I want you to tell them also about why you chose to focus in on people that are solopreneurs. So tell us about your company and tell us why solopreneurs.
Okay. So Solutions for Solopreneurs came about because I was looking for low budget or no budget solutions for just me, and there was all of this software out there that just didn't fit into my budget. When you're starting out, especially if you're bootstrapping, it's really hard to tack on more bills, especially if you're working a 9 to 5, or if you're doing your business completely full time. Either way, you're going to have budget constraints, right?
Yeah, right.
So it was hard for me to go out there and say, okay, well, Kajabi is $197 a month. I don't have a client that's paying me $197 a month yet. So then I would have to go and vet and test and, all of these other solutions, and that would take up so much time.
Right.
And so what I did was I created kind of a list. If you need this, if you need a CRM package and your budget is $50 or less a month, this is the best tool for you.
Wow.
And I did that so that nobody else had to go through and jump through the hoops that I did. And solopreneurs are always the backbone of small businesses.
That's true.
And those people, those solopreneurs, those, 1 or 2 people that are launching a business, they already have to wear so many hats, right? And so the biggest thing for me was being able to give them a list and just say, here you go. This is, everything that you need to run your business.
Yep.
Either, $9 a month, or the free version of it can do what you needed to do for now. And I'm a big proponent of growing into software. So if you have a vision for your business, you want to make sure that you're starting out with the software that you can grow into.
Got it. But see, this is the thing. Just think about the nuggets that she just gave right there. For people that are just starting out, the Me-Fi means that are transitioning into entrepreneurship space. She's telling you, hey, you don't have to have the most expensive budget and, bank account in order to get out there and show your greatness. These are some tips and some tricks. But this is the greatness about Jamie. Jamie goes live like every week, and she like every day. Every day is a theme. And this is the thing. She's giving out the knowledge. So one day she had that thing. Okay, well, how do you make your own flyers? She talked about that. Then she, she does this motivation mantra Mondays. Like, hey, what is your saying for the week? What's your word for the week that's going to push you through greatness, right? So for me, love it, love it, love it. Can't get enough of it.
I am surrounded with beauty and abundance. That was my mantra for last week.
Ooh.
So every day, every morning, that's what I would say to myself in the mirror. And I would write it down before I went to bed. And so that's why I share my mantra on Monday.
Yeah.
So that if, people are listening and they say, you know what, I like that mantra, I'm going to do that one this week too.
You know what? I have to say, I love the fact that your spirit is always glowing. And the fact that you don't hoard the information. You know what I mean? And that's just the thing. I feel like you are, awesomeness with awesomeness topped with whipped cream of awesomeness. Okay? So that's just me. You are the cherry pie in my eye, Miss Jamie Grogan.
I love it. I love it. And you have been such an inspiration and a positive role model for me. And I just love that about you. You're always positive and smiling. And even though, me and Sharice get on each other's nerves, you just Switzerland over there.
I am
just
Switzerland.
Positive.
I am. I'm so neutral. I'm so neutral. I don't know if I'm cold or if I'm hot. Okay, I'm just neutral all the time. And what Jamie is speaking of is, the great show that the three of us have, Jamie Grogan, Sharice Gilliam, and myself, Candace Joseph, the business guru. We have a great show called Trifecta Tuesdays. And this is the thing. We go out there and we find more hidden jewels. So, of course, I talk about hidden jewels here and introduce you guys to hidden jewels here on the Business Knowledge Broker Hour. But we also do it during the week, because the thing about it is that, we are spread out. So, like, Jamie, where are you located?
I'm in New Hampshire.
She's in New Hampshire. I'm in Texas. And Sharice Gilliam is in California. So you think about that. We all gravitate and meet different entrepreneurs. So I'm very happy and honored to be allowed to be a part of that trifecta. And this is an amazing thing. Like, all I did was go on the show. Hey, I saw a podcast thing say, hey, you want to be on a podcast? I was like, yeah, sign me up. And right. I wanted to do it. I signed up for podcasts originally to really get the greatness out of my team. I wanted people to know about the team, and I wanted people to know about the great work that my team did for entrepreneurs and nonprofits in 2020. So that was really my goal in regards to getting on podcasts. But then you start getting on podcasts, you meet some cool people, like you meet cool people, you meet kindred spirits. And thank you for being amongst those. And thank you guys for welcoming me to Trifecta Tuesdays, which is on Facebook Live every Tuesday at 6:30 Central Standard Time. For those that are here in Houston, Texas, you can always catch that. And this is the thing. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. That's the beauty of it.
That's right.
Yeah.
And if you are a small business owner and you want to come on and spend an hour and talk to us about your business, explain to us the who, why, and how, which is who you serve, how do you serve them, and why do you serve them, we want to hear.
Yep. Because
we want to elevate.
Yep. And, Jamie was one of the people, my team always talked to me about it. But Jamie was one of those people who say, hey, you got to know your KPIs. You have to know what's going on with your company. And so what I did was on January 1st, I sat back and I looked at every entrepreneur and every nonprofit. And I didn't realize that I helped 236 people for free last year. I didn't know I did that. Yeah. So it's like you guys always talked about knowing your numbers. And I'm a person, I know all my client numbers. But for me, I'm taking care of their business. I know my business is flowing. Let's just flow. Let's just get it done. That's me. You kick in, you take names. But when I sat back and I looked at 236 people that my firm has helped since COVID-19 started in March of 2020, 236 for free.
Wow. That's amazing. And you should have some sort of not even a sticky note. You need like a big old piece of paper, like the card stock with some gold flecks on it, and just put 236 on it and put it up somewhere.
But you know what?
You should be very proud of that.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Your firm.
My firm, I got a big sticky note, right? You buy those big pads for sticky notes, right?
Yeah.
I did that. And the number I have on it for this year is 500. So I don't know how they're going to feel about that. But that's my number. I don't know if they're going to feel about that. But look, Greg's going to give me the evil eye over here in the corner in a minute. But, the thing about it is that that's the whole thing. Let's get the greatness out.
Right.
We have to get the greatness out. And I love the fact that you are an entrepreneur who believes in getting the information to the people.
Yes. Collaboration is what it's all about. It really is. Because if I have knowledge that can help another business owner not only elevate their business, but keep them from maybe making a mistake or taking longer to do something than they need to, then why wouldn't I share that information? Why wouldn't?
That's true.
And that brings me to my my content creation offer.
Oh.
Because a lot of business owners struggle with being consistent creating content. Mm-hmm. It's a difficult thing to sit down and say, okay, I need to write some content today, and you're staring at the blank screen. So what I've done is I've created a mastermind. And in that mastermind, you receive at least 1 month of topic prompts. Now, I know there's a lot of content creation calendars out there that are like, tell a joke. And you're like, oh, I gotta think of a joke, right? So what my calendar does is actually gives you very specific topics to talk about. So
love it. Give
like
us an example. Give us an example of one topic.
Right. So for me, because I'm in the spiritual niche, my topics are, kind of centered around that. So I'll read you a couple of them. So let's talk about abundance. That's a topic. Understanding the law of attraction. That's a topic.
Yes.
Manifesting do's and don'ts. How to let go and receive. Money mantras to attract abundance.
Yep.
So instead of saying, talk about your business as a prompt, you want to talk about specific things within your business that would be of value to your customer or client.
I love that.
You don't want to just be talking about, it's sunny out here today. What's the weather like? Come on, we're all busy. And if somebody is going to give you their time, you need to be giving them value in return.
Wait, hold on, Jamie. Round of applause for Jamie. Nuggets. Nuggets! Okay? I love that because you're absolutely right. It's kind of like, while people are taking their water cooler break, as I call them, you want them to see something great online. And I love what you talked about, like law of attraction and manifestation, because I think for me, I'm in that manifestation season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I didn't even know I was there.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Like, I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm at the beginning. And people are like, no, like, you're driving hard. And I'm like, really? Okay, well, we'll see. But I have to say, you are great. So, Jamie, I want you to give, for the last minute of your interview, I want you to tell people, where can they find all of the greatness of Jamie Grogan? Because I already know. I got your personal phone number. I just call you on the phone and say, girl, now look now. You got to manifest today. How are we manifesting? Okay? So, I want you to tell people where they can get the greatness of Jamie Grogan.
So they can go to Facebook and Solutions for Solopreneurs, and that's the number 4, Solutions for Solopreneurs on Facebook and on Instagram. And what I was going to say to your listeners, anybody that wants to sign up for any of my offers, they will get 50% off for the whole week coming up.
Oh, I love that. Ooh,
so
make sure you put that in the comments so people can see that. And make sure I have that information, because I'm going to post that on the Business Knowledge Broker Hour Facebook page and Instagram page and LinkedIn. Send me all the links. Okay, we want them all. Okay, we want all discounts in 2020. No, let me stop. But at least I can say the greatness of the Business Knowledge Broker Hour is that people are able to get the knowledge, and that's what the show is about. We want people to get the knowledge. We want them to be great in it, and we want them to manifest all the things that they worked hard and prayed for.
That's right. Absolutely. I love it. Thank you so much, Candace, for this. I appreciate you.
No problem. Give them your website. I want people to have your website and your email also. Go ahead and say that for me on the air.
Yes, it's Jamie at Solutions for Solopreneurs.online. And the website, you're going to go to contentcreationmastermind.com. And I'll put that in the comments right now.
Like I said, Jamie Grogan, my friend, I love her. We're going to continue to do great things because, like she said, collaboration is key. And just think of all of the greatness and that we've been able to share with other people by combining forces and being in competition with each other and not comparing ourselves to each other, but combining forces and say, hey, let's match greatness with greatness. Why? Because iron sharpens iron.
That's right. Yes. Love it. I'm excited for our future together, Candace. I really am.
I am too. So I want to, everybody that's listening to the Business Knowledge Broker Hour, I want you guys to make sure that you check out Trifecta Tuesdays, okay? For those that are, in Texas with me, it starts at 6:30 Central Standard Time. So you go ahead and match those time zones to wherever you are in the world, because we want you to check out the greatness. Because the thing about it is, there are a lot of micro businesses out here that you need to know about, because you could be you can go ahead and do that business to business connections and that commerce. Okay, so you want to make sure that you know the business to business market. And the greatness of Trifecta Tuesdays is that we bring the micro businesses, not just the normal everyday people that you see with billboards. So we talk about the micro businesses that push small business. Okay,
That's right.
So we want to make sure that you guys know about those greatnesses. So make sure you guys, if you follow me on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all those platforms, YouTube, all of that, you will see the greatness of Trifecta Tuesday. Check out Jamie Grogan. Check out Sharice Gilliam. When I say these are entrepreneurs to the max, I don't even think you understand the greatness of three great minds coming together and creating a nice little entrepreneurship baby. So all I have to say, joint partnerships for us. Come and join in on the greatness. Catch Trifecta Tuesday.
God bless you.
All right. Thank you, Jamie.
Bye.
Bye. So, we're going to get into some tunes here at Harvard Music Radio. We're gonna put y'all on a little bit of something. Okay? Because, we're going to play a little bit of that Commodores. Brick House, Harvard Music Radio. We'll be back.
HighVolumeMusicRadio.com. The business knowledge broker out.
Hey, yo, Guru, you ready?
Business, marketing,